Look what you made her do. After Taylor Swift showed up to Travis Kelce's football game in September, all eyes were on them, and people wanted to know when they actually started dating. Now the pop star, 33, who rarely does interviews, has clarified the timeline of her romance with the athlete, 34. This all started when Travis very adorably put me on blast on his podcast, which I thought was metal as H, the cruel summer songstress said in a new interview, released on Wednesday, December 6th. We started hanging out right after that. So we actually had a significant amount of time that no one knew, which I'm grateful for, because we got to get to know each other. By the time I went to that first game, we were a couple. I think some people think that they saw our first date at that game. We would never be psychotic enough to hard launch a first date. In the past, the blonde beauty, who previously dated Joe Alwyn for nearly 6 years, has been tight-lipped about her romances, but this time around, it seems different. When you say relationship is public, that means I'm going to see him do what he loves. We're showing up for each other, other people are there and we don't care, she shared. The opposite of that is you have to go to an extreme amount of effort to make sure no one knows that you're seeing someone. And we're just proud of each other. The Grammy winner also noted that she doesn't think about being in the spotlight when she's cheering Kelce on from the suite. I don't know how they know what suite I'm in, she said. There's a camera like a half-mile away and you don't know where it is, and you have no idea when the camera is putting you in the broadcast, so I don't know if I'm being shown 17 times or once. I'm just there to support Travis, she added. I have no awareness of if I'm being shown too much and pissing off a few dads, Brads, and Chads. Football is awesome, it turns out. I've been missing out my whole life. Swift also shared how she feels about always having a camera in her face, especially as she's only gotten more and more famous. Over the years, I've learned I don't have the time or bandwidth to get pressed about things that don't matter. Yes, if I go out to dinner, there's going to be a whole chaotic situation outside the restaurant. But I still want to go to dinner with my friends, she said. Life is short. Have adventures. Me locking myself away in my house for a lot of years, I'll never get that time back. I'm more trusting now than I was 6 years ago. This is the proudest and happiest I've ever felt, and the most creatively fulfilled and free I've ever been, she declared. Time magazine spoke to Swift,